Hello everybody, this is Bill and welcome to Grill Like Bill. Today we're going to do a rustic country loaf of bread, and we're going to do it out on the Traeger. So let me show you what we did. Last night we made a starter, which is right in there, and as you can see I'm going to double the recipe, so I got ingredients out for both loaves. Now to make the starter is 1.5 cups of flour, 3/4 teaspoon of yeast, and a cup of warm water. Mix it up thoroughly well and let it sit, preferably overnight, and cover it up. And the rest of the ingredients will be for the next day. You want to put 1 cup of warm water with another 3/4 teaspoon of yeast. I got 3.5 cups of bread flour, 1/4 cup of wheat flour, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And we're going to mix all those up together and make our dough. Okay, as you can see, the dough's made. Rolling it out on a floured surface, kneading it up. And when it's done, we'll put it in a grease bowl and let that yeast rise for about 2 hours. And then we'll punch it back down and let it sit again for another hour, hour and a half before we throw it on the grill. So you see that's all pretty much ready to go now, so we'll just throw it in a bowl and let the yeast go to work. Hello, we're back again. Our dough is risen. As you can see here, that the dough has more than doubled. We're going to punch it down and roll it out, and then let it rise up again for another hour and a half before we stick it on the grill. Now you don't want to punch it down too hard, because then you knock out all the air bubbles into it and defeat your purpose of letting your dough rise. So we're going to shape this into a round loaf, tuck it in, and then we'll take a piece of parchment paper, or I got butcher paper, and I'm going to sprinkle a little cornmeal on it. It'll add flavor, plus it'll help it from sticking. Lay our dough right there on top of it. Then we'll just cover it back up with our plastic wrap and let it sit and rest for another hour and a half. Okay, our bread's pretty much risen after the 90 minutes. We're turning it on the grill. And as you can see, we got our stones in place. And we're gonna heat up the grill to about 425 degrees. We put our bread on the grill, as you can see right there. Grill's up to 425, and we're going to spritz them with water for every couple minutes for the first 15 minutes, and let it cook for another 15 for about 30 minutes total. We'll put the probe in, and hopefully it's up to about 190. If not, we'll let it cook a little more, and should be done. There's the bread after 15 minutes on the grill. So we'll give it another good 15 minutes and check the temperature on it. There you go. Bread's off the grill, nice and golden brown. We're going to slice this thing up and see how it tastes. check that out. Nice and crunchy crust. Inside's nice and soft. Smear a little butter on there. Give that a taste. Pretty good for my first time making bread on the grill. Hopefully you try something like this and you'll like it too. Take it easy. We'll catch you later.